Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. I've just received a very special delivery from Vietnam and courtesy of my buddy Chris Cosentino. Thanks for the helmet, Chris.
No problem, man.
All right.
Glad to do it. I figured you'd want a little throwback to the old,
Yeah. You know? So we're doing an event up in Napa. We're very happy to announce it's called Campo Velo. It's the last weekend in April.
Yep.
And a very special recipient is the beneficiary of the charity wing of the event. And Chris is going to explain that a little bit more.
So the Campo Velo, the charity will be Chef Cycle No Kid Hungry. And it's a great organization that puts food on the table of kids in public schools in need. So for every dollar we raise for these kids, feeds 10. $1 feeds 10 children. And to me, I think that's a pretty correctable problem. You know, kids in school, they need food. They're going to be better educated if they have something in their stomach. And if we can raise, for every dollar, think about that. How many people buy $1 and spend it on a Coca-Cola or spend it on some sugary garbage beverage? But for that buck, you can feed 10 kids. So by doing this ride, the beneficiary will be Chef Cycle No Kid Hungry, and we'll be able to help kids in need.
And how many kids in the United States don't have that currently?
The numbers astronomical.
Really, it's heartbreaking.
It's a real. Once you start hitting these numbers and you start really looking at the big picture, it's a very simple thing that we can correct. We have food in this country.
Yes,
we can feed these kids. We're not. I'm never going to cure cancer in my lifetime. Because one, I don't have the skill set, and two, I just can't. But I think being able to feed a child, it's what my career is. It's been my entire life, is feeding people. And to be able to access children in a really simple, helpful way by putting food on the table. It's a whole milk, it's a whole grain, and a piece of fruit. Every day when they sit down at their desk, it's waiting there for them. So there's no issues of one kid needs it, one kid doesn't, so nobody's ever going to be embarrassed. And it's a great program, and you're seeing the difference in the kids' grades and the way they behave in school. I mean, they're our future, these kids, and we need them to be educated because somebody's going to need to take care of us, right? And I want them to be able to lead this country in an intelligent way.
All right. And the events that if people come and enjoy Campo Velo, I'm going to be involved in some of the rides also, but I'll be monitoring the rear guard, the
Lantern Rouge.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll be doing 3 days of events. We have the actual big ride on Sunday, which is around 70 miles, and there'll be 2 other options for outs. We have the 3 Ps after the finish, which is pigs, paella, and pizza. We will be having a charity dinner on the Friday. That is a 4-course menu, $175 a head, inclusive of wine. There's only 12 tickets left, so jump on board with that one because that dinner's not going to be missed. That'll be at Acacia House inside of the new property, Las Alcobas. So you guys will have a preview before it's open to the public. It's going to be a great dinner. Andrew Talansky might stop by. We're not quite sure yet if his schedule permits, but that's on the docket right now. I know Bobke's going to be sipping down on some ZD wines. They'll be a participant as well. Then we have Carl Decker's coming out to do a mountain bike ride with Gott, with the Gott Family Vineyards. And we've got Ted King coming to play. We've got Seamus McMullen, Jeff Mahin, Lentine, Alexis. We have such a great group of people that are coming out, all for the good cause, which is feeding hungry kids, riding bikes, having fun, drinking a little wine. Christian Papadopoulos is coming from the Cannibal LA, New York, talk about Belgian beers. I'm going to be roasting some pigs. Not a bad weekend.
Yes, it sounds like a great weekend. I can't wait for it. And if you'd like to come out, last weekend in April, Campo Velo, just Google that and it'll take you right into the website and get you all the information you need. Chris going to Paris-Roubaix in just a couple of weeks' time. He's going to do the Sportif the day beforehand. So wish Chris luck, and hopefully he survives. If he doesn't survive, there's no Campo Velo. So.
We'll definitely have a fireside chat story, I think,
Absolutely.
With Bob, myself, and Ted King talking about what it's really like to ride the cobbles as a pro. and as a janky chef who's gonna basically take 20 rounds to the undercarriage by Mike Tyson as I ride 85K on cobbles. I'm doing the 172K. So it should be a great ride, really fun, and coming back right into it full bore. And if I don't see you at Campovello, maybe I'll see you at Sea Otter. But we're out there, we're riding, and please join us.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. See you next time on BobkeTV.